Friends, coming to second video regarding fundamental duties. In this video, we discuss about the first fundamental duty in Article 51A. A small a. What is this? It shall be duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals in institutions, national flag and national anthem. We'll see in detail. So, we have to abide by the Constitution, we have to respect its ideals and institutions, national flag and national. We know national flag and national anthem. We know Constitution. Then come to what is the ideals and institutions of Constitution. We know that Constitution is having several provisions. The law of the land is Constitution. The law of the land is Constitution. You know that India is having largest written Constitution. We can say a number of things about Constitution. Ours together we can say. So, leave aside of those other things. So, it is our duty. Constitutional supremacy is also our feature, our Indian feature. Now, the question is, who has to abide by the Constitution? Every citizen of India. Okay. The next question is, who are in the duties to implement, who are in the position, to discharge the constitutional duties? That is my question. Who are in the position of constitutional institutions or constitutional posts? Who are heading these constitutional posts? Who are in the position to implement the constitutional provisions? That we have to discuss. What provisions can the citizens of India can implement? There are hardly 17. Untouchability, abolition of untouchability. 24. Like removal of child labor, trafficking, like that. Of course, all fundamental duties, fundamental rights. Article 14, we have to respect. So, these only citizen can follow. But the major duties, the major responsibilities are not with the citizens. That is my point. Because you take all constitutional posts, you take central level executive is there, central level legislative is there, central level judiciary is there. Of course, if these three parts are situated in all levels in India, state and local level also. So, who are heading this executive, legislative, judiciary can have to abide by the constitution. That is my point. Because they are discharging the constitutional provisions. Suppose you take cabinet, any state or central government, they have to discharge constitutional provisions. Or you take any governor, take the post of president, governor of any state, lieutenant generals of any union territory, and all other constitutional institutions heads, UPSC, Election Commission, Finance Commission, and all other dignitaries, Advocate General, Attorney General, all these. So, my point is that practically all the heads of central or state and constitutional institutional heads, they are having more responsibility to abide by the constitution. At the best, any citizen can fulfill by showing other person equally. But he is not discharging any constitutional duty, any constitutional post. So he cannot. Suppose if you take any defection, what is happening now? In all states, there is allegation that speakers of assembly are not neutral. They are not taking action against the defected MLAs. They are not disqualifying the defected MLAs. Speakers are not neutral. A constitutional functionary. Governors are not neutral. This is the latest burning point. No state which led by the opposition party to this ruling party is having peace of mind with the governor. All governors in the opposition party states are creating problems while discharging their constitutional duties. So my point is that who has to abide by the fundamental duties? Are people or the heads? Are people or the statesmen? Are the people or these leaders, these constitutional heads? So my point is that fundamental duties are matter now because of the failure of functional heads of the constitutional posts. Now the allegation is that no constitutional institution is not independent. No election commission is not independent. Finance commission is not independent. UPSC is not independent. No agency, no other organ is independent. Executives is interfering in all these institutions. They are making influence all these institutions. So, it is the duty of the political leaders, it is the duty of the functionaries, constitutional heads. That is my point. Come to one panel has been nominated to discuss the effectuating the fundamental duties. You know what is the opinion of the panel? See what it is saying. when the leaders and the rulers, talk of citizenship values, they tend to talk in the language of you, the people should. They forget that they are not outside the people. They are not outside the people. They are also first and foremost citizens of India. What is the panel opinion? The central government nominated a consultation paper, Department of Legal Affairs. What it says? It is first and foremost of the citizen of India. Who are first and foremost citizens of India? Political leaders, rulers. So, as much for them as for others, to respect the citizenship values. It is as much for them as for others to respect the citizenship values. In the discharge of their functional responsibilities and duties, they have an additional responsibility to protect and promote or to fulfill the oaths they take. So they have additional responsibility. One is protection, another one is promotion of citizenship duties and fulfill the oath they take. Let them fulfill the oath they take first, then automatically. So, it is the necessity of today. So that I am emphasizing that fundamental duties are matter now. What is the 51 next point of the 51A says? It says that we should respect institutions, constitutional institutions, ideas and institutions. So already I told you, Election Commission is an institution. Governor post is a governor institution, it is an institution. Speaker is an institution. Speaker of Assembly or Parliament. So these institutions are not free. Let them free. Let them neutral. Let them independent. All allegations are against governors. All allegations are against speakers. All allegations are against the constitutional institutions. So that is. So come to ideals. What are our ideals of the Constitution? Our ideals are that liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. These are our ideals of Constitution. So they have to be respected. They have to be respected. For that, what is the suggestion from the side of panel? They are saying that every office holder elected, appointed, as much bound by the provisions of 51 as other fellow citizens, and he has the added responsibility to set an example of good citizenship. So, set an example of a good citizenship and induce others within his sphere of influence to abide by the culture of the constitution. So he has to induce others. So this is the opinion of the panel. What Rajendra Prasad, Babu Rajendra Prasad told at the culmination of the Constitution Assembly. He said that if the people who are elected are capable and men of character and integrity, they would be able to make the best even of a defective constitution. Even of a defective constitution, if elected people are capable, men of character and integrity, they would be able to make the best even of a defective constitution. If they are lacking in these, the constitution cannot help the country because it is like a machine, is a lifeless thing, constitution. So it acquires life. When acquires life, constitution, because of the men who control it and operate it, and India needs today nothing more than a set of honest men who will have the interest of the country before them. So this is the opinion of the Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad. And he further opined that there is a fissiparous tendency arising out of various elements in our lives. Because we have communal differences, caste differences, language differences, provincial differences, and so forth. It requires men of strong character, men of vision, all these persons. So, the whole concept of this video is, nowadays, all the top of the heads, all the heads of the constitutional posts and major statutory posts are not abiding for the constitution by one way or other way, either directly or indirectly. Thereby they are creating problems, thereby they are setting examples to make a mockery of the constitution. So they have to change. They have to respect the constitution. They have to respect constitutional ideals and institutions. They should not. J.S. Verma committee made a recommendation to effectuate fundamental duties. First, all institutions must be free. All institutions must be free from executive. No political leader, no people representative interfere in any institution. That is the recommendation by J.S. Verma. So we have to understand that the mistake is on the top of the cream of the society, not at the citizens. Thank you.